here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight hour. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Wilderness Off-Road channel. Now today we are enjoying this nice cool day here in a state park in Minnesota. I am the only one here and it's quite relaxing. Now you may be able to see I do have a gas tank here, so there's only one thing that can mean. I do have a heater and we're going to be testing out the V4 8 kilowatt diesel heater here. I know the gas can is not yellow, don't give me too hard of a time about that, but I'm excited to test it out. It's going to be down into like low 30s tonight, maybe high 20s, and you know, I hope the heater works because I don't have my winter sleeping gear, and that would be a little tough if the heater didn't work. So for those who have been subscribed to the channel for a while, you know that I used to sleep inside the Outback, and ever since I got my rooftop tent, that was no more. But that tent is now gone. Rest in peace, GFC Superlight. I loved it, but I want to just try some new things. So for the winter, we'll be back inside the vehicle. So for those who have missed it, we're gonna bring back some more content. And for those who have never seen it before, I'll show you the full setup here once I get it all cleaned up. Like I said, it's a complete mess right now, but otherwise we're just gonna enjoy the evening here, have a nice fire, some good food, and just enjoy this cool weather that I've been waiting for. So just sit back and relax and just enjoy. All right guys, here's the before, complete mess like I just mentioned. I'm just gonna set it up and show you the aftermath. I'm not gonna go through the whole process of showing you every step here, and we'll talk about the pieces that I use once we're there. So let's just set it up right now. And just like that guys, the sleep system is fully set up. We have my Subaru blanket, it's always on my trips. I have a thermarest backpacking quilt, and we've got the Big Agnes Air Core, and this is a sleeping bag liner. I do have one more just cheaper down blanket, kind of similar product to this. I don't currently have it up on the bed, it's just right up there. I use it as a back on my REI chair, just because during these times of the year, your back and butt get pretty chilly. So if I need that, I have that. And I'm gonna show you how I filled the empty space here in the Outback. So it's a product I've used for a while. I have a review on it. It's called the Backseat Bivy. Let's check it out. All right guys, don't mind the mess here. This is just a box of parts for the diesel heater. This is my Amazon down poncho blanket thing that I was just talking about. And this here is the Backseat Bivy. So it's extremely adjustable. I mean, I've got it basically almost tight all the way here for my vehicle, but it pretty much fits almost anything. And it just creates this kind of hammock situation for you guys to be able to lay out and obviously you can put another pad here, but I have my drawer. I usually will have my fridge here, and then a bunch of storage underneath on both sides. So I don't need a fridge tonight. I just brought a small cooler, lunchbox size deal with some ice packs. I mean, I'm out here for evening, not a big deal, but the fridge that I have been using works perfectly right here. And so yeah, if you guys haven't checked out this backseat bivvy, I'll link the review, but I absolutely love this thing, and you know, I just keep coming back to it, and you guys should test it out if you are, you know, interested at all. So all right guys, this is the Overnighter by Roadie. I think, well, I have it on just a little bit crooked, but that's all right. I think this is by far the best window screen out there. You kind of creates like a window or a tent window style. So you have one layer that's waterproof here. You unzip that, and then you have your screen layer here, and you can unzip that as well and access whatever on the inside. So my plan is to have the diesel heater sit on the ground right here. I'm going to route my wire and air duct straight through here, and I think this will be perfect. I only brought one Roadie today, or Overnighter. I was hoping to have my second one, but it's usually put on the passenger side, and you know, it helps regulate the temperature inside the vehicle. So you know, hopefully the heater's not too hot for this evening, and I don't have to turn it off or whatnot. But it would have been nice to be able to open the other Roadie up just to kind of, you know, cool things down if it does get a little too warm. But this thing has gone through a lot of storms with me, and you know, it's worked perfectly. I've had zero issues with it. If you guys are interested, check it out in the links below. But I highly recommend this, and for the diesel heater, it's gonna work perfect. I don't have to build any type of window, you know, structure, you know, and design something just specifically for the heater. I'll just zip this up right up top here. So I think it's gonna work perfect. I just kind of finished up processing some wood here. I believe I will be the only one here tonight, which is nice for a change. These state parks are usually just packed to the brim, but during the off season, it's just perfect. So it's only a little bit past 4, and I'm gonna have to hold off here on starting this fire, or try to, but it's gonna get dark here pretty quick. So tonight we're gonna be having some grilled cheese and tomato soup. We'll be using the Eureka double burner, and it should be good. I mean, really nice on a cold evening right now. So this is an outside thermometer, I guess, reader, and it connects to the inside here. So we'll be able to see the temp difference with the diesel heater. But it's about 50 inside the vehicle, 43 outside. Back hatch has been open the whole time, so I mean, it's not gonna be crazy difference at the moment. So it's nice and quiet here. It is hunting season, that's why I do have the orange hat, but I haven't heard too many shots around here, maybe in the far distance. But because it's a state park, people are allowed to hunt in state parks here in Minnesota. So now nobody should be close to the park, but you know, you never know. And that's why, well, I don't have it on at the moment, but I was wearing my orange all day long, and I've seen plenty of people here do it too. Just a safety precaution, you know. You never want to be mistaken for an animal during its season, and I don't know how people do make that mistake. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on that one. But vehicle set up, it's ready to rock. Heater's going. I did clear the leaves around the exhaust. Got my wire running through here to the jackery, and we're set for the evening. We are gonna get started on some dinner here. Um, like I said, we're gonna make some tomato soup and grilled cheese. What better on a nice cold evening here? Uh, it's only 6 o'clock and it is pitch black out. I haven't started the fire yet because I got 2 bundles of wood and I want it to last as long as I can. So I'm gonna start on dinner and we'll maybe start the fire while the soup's heating up. Otherwise, we'll just start the fire soon after. I don't know. It's not super fun sitting in the dark here, but you know, it's nice to sit back. I was watching some deer earlier today running around. It's pretty much the rut or the mating season here for the white-tailed deer, and so there's two females, pretty large doe, and probably, I mean, it wasn't a fawn, but probably her younger child, if you want to say, from last year. And so I sat around and waited to see if maybe a buck would come by, see if I can get him on film, but something came by. It was too dark, couldn't see. Maybe it was a buck, but didn't hear any snorting or anything from him or grunting, so I don't know. But that was fun. So I've just been kind of soaking in like all the noises, seeing if anything would show up. But now I'm gonna get dinner going, and should be good, should warm me up a bit. All right, let's see what we got here. We need some pot and pan here. This is kind of my food bin. I'm in a real, I don't know, storage crisis here in the Subaru. I have my drawer and everything, but just things are not situated. I do not have my roof storage anymore, so I'm gonna have to do that again somehow. I'm gonna do it a different way than I'm used to. For those who have been on my channel, I mean, I had the Yakima Load Warrior with the extension and a Harbor Freight rifle case up there. It held all the things that I usually, you know, I don't use all the time, but I can leave them in there year round. My recovery gear, my tools, my axe, all that. But now that's all inside the vehicle where all my other gear would go. So it's a little bit of a mess. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. So we have our pots and pans here. Stove is set up. Do we need anything else out of here? I don't think so. Got utensils. And we're good to go. We'll need this, I guess. These pots and pans are probably one of my favorite things that I purchased. I mean, this this GSI backpacking kit. I mean, I don't know how the non-stick does it, but it's just almost better. Maybe it is better than my stuff at home. But guys, I highly recommend that if you can afford it or find it. I think they still make it. But let's see. Got everything out that we need. It comes with 2 cups with 2 little bowls. This has like a little insulated thing on there. You got your kit in here. It's got some utensils, little cutting board and whatnot. So, and then this little thing that it's in becomes a little wash bin. And then it also has this, and this will attach to the pot and pan. So we'll make some soup in this, fry up some, or not fry up, but grill up some grilled cheese. We're gonna start on the soup. We're just gonna take that slow. Try to, I don't know, not waste time, but I mean, I have all the time in the world here, but I'm hungry. I do want the fire so bad. But anyways, one thing to keep a note when you guys go shopping for food to camp with, always find whatever canned food you're going for with a pull lid. I do have a can opener, kinda. I don't use a traditional one. I'll just use the one off a multi-tool, which pretty much every multi-tool has a can opener on it. You just gotta find it. Show you what it looks like. It's like a traditional can opener. So this here, you just pop it down and you crank it all the way around, but that's kind of like emergencies. I usually just try to find the pull tab cans, so another thing to keep in mind. Otherwise, I guess buy a can opener to always have with you, but I mean they're not expensive, so just more space. So let's get this going here. Smells good. Perfect. Gas is all hooked up. There we go. I'm gonna go find my tiny little spatula, rubber spatula, so I don't harm this non-stick coating. All right, get this water mixed up. Perfect. All right, we'll let that heat up slowly here. Just go in for a flip here. Uh-oh. Well, at least the cheese stayed on one piece of the bread, so it didn't fall off. Looking good. That's dinner for me, guys. Quick and easy one, but can't go wrong. So I think that'll do. We're gonna enjoy some of this, get the fire going. What do you say we start making this fire here? 7 o'clock? I think that's late enough. This wood will take a little bit to totally burn out. So now, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, since it's the end of the year here for the main camping season, water's off, all that, whatever, they've cleared these pits down low. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I always like, you know, at least the fire to be visible, but that's right. So we've got some kindling here all ready to go, and you know, all right, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and use my MSR stove here. Don't want to turn it up too much, but let's see if we can get this going here. Isobutane mix doesn't like to be tipped up, so it's a little sketchy. Now if I put this little MSR stove on a regular propane tank, the green one, which I do have an adapter for, it wouldn't do all that. But fire's going, so I won't mess with this too much there. Got the fire starter in there, so it was just used as a big old lighter today. This sounds like the wind's dying down a little bit, which is really nice. I am gonna get this car warming up here. So we're gonna turn on the heater now. It is about 8 o'clock, pretty early, but we're gonna see how long this can run on the diesel heater, the Jackery. And there we go. I don't know how to face that, but I still have yet to close the back, but we are sitting at 37 outside and 41 inside. So let's power this on. We're starting at 94%. And go over here. And get it started. Start eating. All right, we are full tank right up there. Let's see what we have it set at. 53. Let's set it at 69.8, I guess. Guys, so we're all cozied up in the car here. Let me get a light here. This will work. So I found a little bungee cord and just kind of hung the hose here. It just pipes out right there. So that kind of points back toward my feet, which is kind of nice. Right now we are sitting at, can you see? I don't know if you can see that. There you go. 37 outside, 62 inside. Inside temperature is slowly climbing. I haven't been in here too long. Fan is on the lowest power possible. Like I said, temp is set at 70, I believe. And I mean, that is some nice warm air. We'll see what the temp is within the next hour or two. I feel like the car will finally kind of be at its peak. It is just about, it's past 11 here. I'm gonna start winding down. I'm gonna just go to bed, but wanted to bring a little update. It has kind of leveled out at 73 in here. It's been that for quite some time. Outside is 36, so I set the heater right about 70, so that kind of checks out, and it should drop a few more degrees tonight. We'll see if that lowers the internal temp at all, but we are still using the same wattage, so we're down to about just under 80% right now. So I believe we should be able to make it throughout the night. Good morning. Slept great. Let's see if I can get the temp here for you. Outside 34, inside 75. I slept pretty good. We've used probably just a little under or a little over half a tank. I mean, it wasn't crank full, so it started about there. Not too bad for 12 hours, but I am pretty impressed with this heater. Good morning, guys. I think we are gonna get a fire going here this morning, get some breakfast going, and we're just gonna end the video there. But let's just enjoy this quiet morning. It's chilly. It was definitely nice inside the vehicle, that's for sure. So I'm gonna have some good eggs and bacon and all the good stuff. So let's get a warm fire going. And I didn't bring coffee. I got some cider, heat up some cider and warm up a little bit out here. Get some wood processed here. This is the propane adapter that I mentioned last night. Fits onto a 1 pound tank just like this. And this allows you to use these like backpacking stoves. So hopefully it shouldn't flame up like the isobutane. It's not as bad. So we'll get this fire going here. This fire feels so good, guys. Woo. Hopefully you don't think I'm cheating, but I'm going with one of these. Obviously they're supposed to be microwaved, but we're gonna just heat it up in this grill here. I have this one and another one. I might combine them. I don't know. These are a lot bigger than I thought they were. We'll keep it low heat. Alright, so I said we're gonna have some hot apple cider here. So we're gonna get that cranking out for you guys. Get the isobutane back on here. Now this was in the car all night. It's already chilly, of course, but these don't really work or propane very well when it's super cold. So sleep with this or whatever, keep it warm, and it should work a lot better. Oh, cap down. Let's get some of this 100% apple cider here. Whole gallon, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have a good amount. Oh, maybe that was too much. We'll drink it. Let's grab this cap here. Oh, keep an eye on that and on the food. Can I do that? Getting there. Now it was frozen, so I know the cheese melted, but I'm sure the potatoes aren't defrosted or anything, and they're getting there. Alright, a little steam. She's heating up. It'll be good. Alright, I might call it there. It's probably hot enough. I gotta let it cool anyways to probably drink, so let's get my cup and we'll put her in there. Good enough. No coffee, but I think this will do. Perfect. Let's check out the eggs. All right, hopefully I'm not burning them. Woo. Oh boy, having problems. I think we're about to have some breakfast, guys. All right. Looking good to me. The only thing that really browned up was all the cheese, so. There we go. Let's sit next to the fire and enjoy some breakfast, huh? It's a nice quiet morning out here. I saw the same 2 female deer this morning out my window. So they must stick close around here. You know, I feel like the animals who live around the state park, especially specifically the campgrounds and everything, they get very comfortable because it's a lot more safe for them, right? But, well, hot. A big challenge of winter camping, or just camping in cold weather, that you don't really think about, I guess, is your food gets cold really fast. So that's a bit of a bummer. So that's why sometimes, you know, I like to have toast with my eggs or whatever. But sometimes you just gotta eat your eggs first. Or your toast, because one of those are gonna be cold beforehand. Now let's see if I burn my mouth with this hot cider. Oh yeah, that's hot. Told you I would. Oh yeah. I want to thank you guys again for getting me to that 1,000 mark on YouTube. Super exciting. Took me like almost 2 years, I believe. Year and 3/4. But it's been fun and I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep making videos as much as I can, so if you guys aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. If you don't want to, that's fine. But it's fun to see the channel grow, and you know, I see the same commenters here and there, and it's fun to, you know, see what their thoughts are on what I'm doing, and maybe they have a better idea on what to do for certain things or whatever. I'll take advice and give it when I can. So either way, we're gonna enjoy this morning here, and once this fire burns down, we'll pack up and get out of here. So let's just relax for a little bit, huh? Breakfast was delicious. The fire is burning down, and it is probably about that time to pack up. We are all packed up, kind of broke everything down. I really need to figure out a better storage solution since I don't have a rooftop tent anymore, nor do I have my basket and storage box. So a lot of this stuff in that one and that one would be either in the box up top or in the footwells of the rear passenger seats. So a lot of my like safety stuff and stuff, whatever, has gone in those footwell areas. So everything that's usually there has gone to here and to there, and then this one now is just all food related. So I'm gonna really look into a new I guess system for myself here so that we can clear a lot of this out, so there's not a lot of taking stuff out and leaving stuff outside. I mean, it's not too big of a deal, but I'd rather have it a bit more of a smoother process. So camp is all cleaned up. Carry out all your trash, guys, and we are gonna dump this water on the fire. So always put your fires out too. This one's basically going out, but always put out those coals. So it's been pretty quiet here. We had one trail runner run by that way. Otherwise, the park ranger drove by, just waved, and anyways, we are getting out of here, guys. So thank you guys for joining. Let's quickly, I don't know if I can open this one-handed. Oh, I did. Let's put out this fire and we'll be on our way. And I want to thank you guys for watching. This was a fun video. I'm excited to use the heater this winter, and hopefully you guys follow and can enjoy these adventures with me. So thanks again, and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.